So this is my Nottingham Forest versus Liverpool match preview, and obviously I'm doing I'm doing this today due to the game in hand in the Premier League being played tomorrow between Wolves and Arsenal. So Arsenal will be playing an extra game. I think it's because of the tough final. I think it's because of the tough final. So, but we will start off talking about our game with Nottingham Forest. Obviously, I think they've got now, this is their fourth manager this season. After starting the season off with Nuno, then they went to Ange. Ange was never the right appointment. That was his basically Marina's best mate, basically. Sean Dice was a bit harsh for me. A bit hard to get rid of him. Because if it's not on the door, he was a contender for manager of the month. I think it was when Nottingham Forest beat us 3-0 in the first meeting at Anfield. So I don't really get the sacking of Sean Dice, I really don't. I know they're in the way decent battle, but it's a knee-jerk reaction for me. Knee-jerk hits, in my opinion. I still think Sean Dice is a good enough torch to manage in the Premier League. I just think he's managing at the one club in Nottingham Forest, who had done it become a U Watford by the looks of it. Not the second managers, like as soon as possible. It's now they've appointed Victor Pereira, like I said earlier. Like I said in my Europa League predictions, let's see if he lasts the season. And if he does, he'll be sacked next season. Let's be real. Did he do anything at Wolves, really, that merited him getting the Nottingham Forest job? No. In my opinion, no. Okay, he kept Wolves up, but let's be real, you expected to keep Wolves up. And, but that's the reason I'm slightly worried for this game, because Nottingham Forest have now got a new manager. They've got a new manager now. It's on his first home game as well. And obviously Nottingham Forest do play on Thursday before they play us in the Europa League away at Matchday, which is a classic, an old school tie, isn't it? That in the history of both clubs. And I'm only worried about this game just because of the new manager impact for Nottingham Forest. It's this worst time, and same for Arsenal, isn't it? This weekend, Arsenal go away to Tottenham, who appointed a new interim boss until now to the end of the season, and he's done be unpredictable, isn't he, for Arsenal to predict? So I actually wouldn't be that confident as an Arsenal fan personally, because it's the unpredictability of the new Spurs manager. Obviously, Victor Pereira is more predictable for us because we knew how he played at Wolves, and we've had some tough games against him, haven't we? Like, it hasn't been easy against him. Like 2-1 away from home. 2-1 away from home last season. 2-1 at home last season as well, and 2-1 again. 2-1 again this season as well. So they've always been tight games against Victor Pereira. So put a bet on a 2-1 win for Liverpool potentially. But I don't think so. I feel I'm still not convinced by us, even though we got convinced against Brighton in the FA Cup, then we beat Sunderland. But can we show that consistency? That's going to be the question for us. In terms of my eye, nothing done for Alisson and Dole. I'll do for Dormes at right back because he didn't actually play as a fucking right back. Stop this midfield nonsense at right back. Curtis left back, Nate Van Dijk, Callum Burst, McAllister, Sobasai, Jones. I've done for 4 midfielders. I just don't want to see Cody Gakpo in the team. As Mossy was involved in the Sobasai dog against Brighton, that's not fooling me, in my opinion. And Salah and Etihite up front, So my predictions for the upcoming Premier League games, done go for Arsenal to win 2-0 away at Wolves. I think Arsenal play better when they play first than after Man City. Aston Villa versus Leeds, I actually think that'll be a 1-1 draw. I just don't feel Leeds might get something in that game. Aston Villa still hanging on, aren't they? Still hanging on to the coattails of Arsenal and City. Brentford to win 2-1 against Brighton. Brentford obviously winning a hard-fought win away at Macclesfield in the FA Cup. Chelsea to get an easy win over Burnley 4-0. Chelsea won't have any problems. Palace and Wolves, two poor teams at the moment. I think that'll be a 1-1 draw. Forest versus Liverpool, I think we will draw 1-1. I just don't feel it's going to be a draw against Forest. I don't think we'll lose, but I just think it's going to be that tight of a game, and I think we'll draw 1-1. Hopefully and we do the job away at Forest. West Ham versus Bournemouth, I think that'll be a 2-2 draw. Man City versus Newcastle, I for City to win 3-1 against Newcastle. But it's a bit of an iffy game, isn't it, for City, because depends what Newcastle turns up. Sunderland versus Fulham, I think that'll be a 1-1 draw. Now the North London derby between Tottenham and Arsenal. Arsenal got a very good record against Spurs. Always seem to beat Spurs, don't at Arsenal. But like we saw at Anfield between Liverpool and Man City, records are there to be broken. And Spurs versus Arsenal, it's going to be hard for Arsenal, I say, because to try and predict how Spurs are set up under this new interim boss. So Spurs are actually going to be unpredictable against Arsenal. So I actually think it might be a tough game for Arsenal to figure out. Arsenal, you would expect Arsenal to win, but I actually don't. I think it'd be a 1-1 draw, and also just because Arsenal seem to feel the pressure when they're playing after Man City, seem to feel the pressure. And finally, Everton versus Manchester United. I don't think Manchester United to win 1-0 at Everton. Everton just seem to be struggling in their youth stadium at home. But if this was away from home, I actually would go for Everton to get something. But it's at Everton's ground. They just seem to be struggling at home, Everton. Getting used to the new life in the youth stadium as well. So I'm going to go for Manchester United to win 1-0. So that's my Nottingham Forest versus Liverpool match preview. Feel free to see your thoughts and predictions down below in the comments. It's always tight games since Victor Pereira and Forest have still got the players to hurt us. The likes of Odoi, Hudson-Odoi. I don't know if Chris Wood's back for Forest. David White. They've got a lot of good players, Forest, Murillo. McConaughey, the centre back. Elliot Anderson, very underrated. Elliot Anderson, I'll give him my Liverpool, hard working midfielder. So yeah, feel free to leave your thoughts down below, and obviously former Liverpool fullback Nico Williams, of course. Yeah, I don't forget about him. But that's my Forest versus Liverpool match preview and my predictions for the upcoming Premier League games. Feel free to leave your thoughts and predictions down below in the comments. And can we finally show consistency and get 3 wins in a row in all competitions? Come on the Reds.